It's time for the extinction of apathy. I say we all take it out to the shed and beat it with a shovel until it's unrecognizable. And it would serve as a message to its friends. Ambivalence, naivete, and blissful ignorance would all know that unless they back the fuck up off us, we're gonna pound their faces in. As Howard Zinn said, you can't be neutral on a moving train. Well, I think we're moving past that into you can't stand there scratching your ass while the country comes crumbling down under a weight of massive corporate greed. You can't be neutral when your mother's pension is stolen and your sister's dreams are repossessed. You can't be blissfully ignorant while your brother is sent to wage war across the world in order to make a foreign country safe for Disney's child laborers. I can't wait for a Disney exec to trot out and go, listen, those kids need a quiet environment in which to do their sewing, so we had no choice but to wipe out the locals because those kids can't work with all the distractions. And don't get me wrong, Apathy had a good run. We had some swell times together. Remember grunge? Remember t-shirts that said, do I look like I give a fuck? Remember coffee mugs that said, I got up, what more do you want from me? Remember happy-go-lucky sitcoms like Friends? They all lived in million-dollar New York apartments with whimsical jobs they never had to show up to, so they could just sit around and laugh and laugh and laugh. Oh, those were good times. But if they were around today, their local coffee shop would be bought out by Cosi. Monica's restaurant would be an Applebee's. Ross would be a professor at a for-profit college that puts students into debt for the next 40 years of their life. Joey would be acting in commercials for a new pill that combines Zoloft and Cialis to give you a blissfully numb yet undeniably erect penis. The juggernaut of junk that's never flaccidly morose, never hanging its head due to the weight of the world. Chandler would still be unemployed, but rather than inexplicably affording a $2,000 a month bedroom, he'd have moved back into his mom's place in Cleveland, and Phoebe would be a hooker if she wasn't a hooker in the original. It's tough to say. But those times are over. There's no time left for apathy anymore. There are no ambivalence rallies. You can't march around going, what do we want? We don't know. When do we want it? You tell us. And Fox News can only channel the right wing's anger into racism for so much longer. Soon even they'll start to figure it out. Look, if Bush was allowed to do all-out battle against an emotion with his war on terror, then we're allowed to have a fucking war on apathy. So grab a bucket and some sham wows. We've got a flood of shit to mop up. And it won't get done if you're playing Farmville. Anyway, that's your moment of clarity for today. Thanks for all the comments and emails and feedback. I really appreciate it. And I'm still doing the competition, whatever you want to call it, where if you Twitter telling people to check out Moment of Clarity, I'll randomly give out one free signed copy of my comedy album to someone who did that. Make sure you do @Lee Camp so that I know you did it. And thanks again.